Hey guys, Tiffany with another video, and as you guys saw in the title, yes girl, this video is going to be all about the new MAC and Patrick Starrr powder. Now MAC and Patrick Starrr decided to collab, and Patrick came out with a whole bunch of products for this release. There are eyeshadows, there are lipsticks, there are lip glosses, there are all kinds of things. But for me, and definitely if you guys watched my will I buy it video talking about some of the newer releases, and if you haven't seen it, don't worry, I'm gonna leave a link right here. The powder, the setting powder, was definitely the #1 thing on my radar. It was really the only thing I was interested in. With Patrick being more of a brown skin tone, I definitely felt like this would be something that, yes, catered to everybody, but especially catered to those of us with a little bit more melanin in our skin tones. So I did go ahead and pick it up when they did the pre-release. You know what? I gotta pause. This has nothing at all to do with this video, but y'all, I have to tell you, this BH Cosmetics foundation, yes girl, I said BH Cosmetics, okay? This foundation has been slaying my life. It is the foundation I'm wearing today. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, it's been the foundation I've been wearing lately. It may have been the foundation I wore in my last video. So if y'all want a video on this, let your girl know down below. Of course, details, what color I have and all that is down below in the description box. But I had to mention that because I'm looking at myself in the camera and girl, I'm slaying today. So again, this is the MAC and Patrick Starrr powder. This is the setting powder. This is what the packaging looks like. It's glittery, it's silver. I absolutely love it. It's called Patrick's powder. That's what I'm talking about. When you brand yourself, why not brand yourself with your name? This is Patrick's powder. I'm loving it. I have not opened this up yet. I did apply my concealer. The concealer that I used today is the SmashBox HD concealer in medium dark, which looks like this right here. And then when you take the powder out of the packaging, here is what it looks like. It comes again with a really nice mirrored silver top. It says Patrick Starrr and MAC. And then when you open it on the inside, it does have a sifter, but it has the sifter covered. So yeah, I am excited. We are gonna go ahead and do this on camera. This is my first time using it. You guys are gonna use it with me and see how it works. I've heard great things. I have high hopes. Let's get started. So I went ahead and zoomed you guys in just a little bit. I shook it up. I took the sifter top off, the little cover. I shook it up. Oh, and not much came out. Oh, okay, let's shake that up again, child. I guess I wasn't shaking hard enough. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but the powder actually has more of like a peachy tint to it. So it's not yellow, which I'm happy about because I'm not a fan of a super yellow under eye powder. And I actually have tried a peach powder before. There is one by Marc Jacobs that comes in his contour palette that I actually like. So I've tried peach before and I actually like how it looks on my skin. So I have a feeling that especially for my skin tone, I am going to like this one as well. Alright, so I went ahead and applied the powder. Normally I don't bake, but because I know that Patrick does a good bake, I really want to see how this works if I let it sit on my face for a little while. So I'm definitely not going to do over 5 minutes, honey. I'm not trying to set for that long, okay? But I'm going to let it sit for a little while. I'm going to finish up the rest of my face, my contour, highlight, put on some lipstick and all that other good stuff. And then I'll be back and then we'll talk about it. So girl, the face is done. I know what I'm thinking. But what y'all thinking? Alright, so I went ahead and did the rest of my face. You guys know, as always, all details for what I'm wearing on my face will be listed down below in the description box. I've actually been wearing this face now for about 30 minutes. I was doing something else in my room. So this, you know, the whole face together, including the powder, I've now been wearing it for about 30 minutes, which is not a long time, don't get me wrong, but I definitely feel like it's had enough time to settle on my face so that I can really give you guys like my initial thoughts on it. Gotta tell y'all, in the viewfinder, I know I'm looking snatched, but in real life, I'm also really loving. Like sometimes on camera, you don't, now don't get me wrong, I don't have one of those blur camera lenses. Y'all, what y'all see is what you get. but sometimes on camera I know that it can come off looking a little bit more flawless than what it is in real life. But I have to tell you guys, I really like this powder initially. I really had no concerns about it being a peach powder. I know some people, some of my more melanin sisters and brothers that I've watched here on YouTube that have, you know, got their powder before mine did, because Savannah mailing system, and I work for the post office, is a little slow, but a lot of them were initially concerned about it being a peach powder. That was not my concern, because I've tried a peach powder. MAC actually has a correcting powder that is peach that I've used before as well that I liked, but like I said, I have one from Marc Jacobs that I like as well. So I knew that peach would go, you know, okay on my skin tone. And one thing that I noticed that I was initially, well, really instantly impressed with, I had a bit of my concealer that kind of caked up into this wrinkle over here, because you guys know I'm starting to get a little older, and I got a couple of wrinkles underneath this eye. I didn't realize that my concealer had caked up in that area until I was blending in the powder. And once I blended out the powder, I noticed that it kind of even settled out the concealer from my crease area. So that was one of the things that had me like, okay, Patrick, you better. Especially again, now that I've been wearing it for a little while and just seeing it, I like it. It's not too light, which is one of the things I struggle with when it comes to more of the yellowy type of setting powders. I know people love the Sacha Buttercup. I'm sorry, I don't like it. It's just too yellow for me. I'm not a fan of those banana powder types, but this peach, I definitely feel like, especially for those of us again with a little bit more color, not to say that it's not gonna work for my lighter brothers and sisters. I definitely have seen videos where again all skin tones have tried it out and it seemed to work in my opinion, but just on me, with my melanin over here popping, I'm loving it. I knew out of this whole collection that setting powder was gonna slay, because like I said, if Patrick Starrr is not known for anything else, honey, he knows how to bake and set a face, and I knew that he was not gonna give us something that disappointed. So I'm so glad I picked it up. I'm really liking how it's looking. Y'all definitely let me know down below in the comment section. Why was it look like I was just throwing up gang signs? What am I doing? Y'all let your girl know down below in the comment section what you are thinking of this face. Also, if you guys have picked up the powder, because I know from my video a lot of you guys said you were also interested, not really in anything else in the collection, but of course the powder. So if you picked it up, I would love to know your thoughts. Before I forget, oh my goodness, it sets matte, and I really like that. I am a girl when it comes to foundations, when it comes to setting powders, like I need for my face to be matte. I can add highlighter to give it a little bit more, you know, dewy look, but I need my face to be matte because I do have combination oily skin, more oily than combo. And I really also love that this powder sets down to a matte finish, and I love that. But it's not that like super drying type of matte that just gives you like that not cute look underneath the eyes. I'm really loving how it gives a matte finish, but it's not just too dry. So I love that as well. Yeah, initially I am a fan. You guys know, again, that could definitely change. So what I'll do is include this powder in my next haul it, but how was it, so you guys can get an overall feel for it. But again, Mr. Starrr, you did that. Alright guys, so that is it for this video of my initial thoughts and impressions on the Patrick Starrr powder that has been released with the MAC and Patrick Starrr collaboration. If you guys picked up anything else from this release, definitely let me know that down below and let me know how you like it or dislike it. And until next time, bye YouTube.